All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakha Kodash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, and his only begotten Son's true name being Yahweh Shai, both in the Hebrew language, whom the world incorrectly and ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ. Also want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well, who are the true leaders of the Hebrew Israelites within these last days. Also want to give a shalom to all the sincere brothers that's pushing, teaching truth worldwide, and shalom to all you sincere listeners and you sincere believers out there. Okay, just with a in the news update concerning what's going on as of recently and what it could possibly lead to. All right, and it possibly being chaos, uproars of the people, riots. Okay, as we see here, and this article is from May 31st, 2024. All right, and it's from Reuters.com. Trump supporters call for riots and violent retribution after verdict. Okay, so as of May 31st, supporters of former President Donald Trump, enraged by his conviction on 34 felony accounts by New York jury, flooded pro-Trump websites with calls for riots, revolution, and violent retribution. All right, so hey, we'll watch and see what's to happen. Okay, we'll watch and see what's to happen. We take things like this serious. Okay, because it can possibly lead to something. People are enraged in the election. Election already brings about spirits. Okay, so and we're about what 4 or 5 months away. Okay. So continuing on, it says after Trump became the first U.S. president to be convicted of a crime, his supporters responded with dozens of violent online posts, according to a Reuters review of comments on 3 Trump-aligned websites: the former president's own Truth social platform, Patriots.win, and the Gateway Prudent. Okay, let's see. It says some call for attacks on jurors, the execution of the judge, Justice Juan Merchant, or outright civil war and armed insurrection. Okay, so hey, just expect. Hey, this is something that Let's see what else it mentions. Like it says, threats of violence and intimidating rhetoric soared after Trump lost the 2020 election and falsely claimed the vote was stolen. All right, which did happen. Okay, I'm not saying about the falsely claim, but he lost. All right. It says as he campaigns for a second White House term, Trump has baselessly cast the judges and prosecutors in his trials as corrupt tools of the Biden administration, intent on sabotaging his White House bid. All right, so for those that do, that are just, Trump supporters and they love, and they, they love America. Okay, this, this is realistic because first and foremost, the scriptures speak upon uproars of the people. All right, the scriptures speak upon these things. Okay, so let me grab that in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Though, and these are signs of of the last days. Okay, these are signs. Okay, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3, and it reads, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee. These scriptures, these visions that were given to the holy prophets, the men of the Lord, the Hebrew Israelites, to be written down thousands of years before these events came to before these events actually happened. All right, they're in the scriptures. Okay, the Lord spoke of these things. All right, which makes it to be prophecy. Okay, it says even from the beginning. It says for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, manifest going to being made obvious is being made very clear in uproars and riots and violent retribution. All right, no matter what the cause may be, and this cause happens to be surrounded upon the election, surrounded upon Trump and his supporters. Okay, but it's still Bible prophecy. Okay, it's still being made clear, and it's still an effect in the sign. Verse 6: and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. Okay, because it can get dangerous. Let somebody get put to death. All right, let somebody get put, or a couple people get put to death behind these riots and violent retribution, and and people losing their mind behind you know this Trump, the verdict, basically him being convicted basically on 34 felony accounts. Let these things actually take place. Okay, then people going then the world would then take it serious. Okay, let me go to Second Ezra chapter 15. All right, because the scriptures speak of these things. All right, Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 15, it reads, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." So a violence is to happen regardless if it's going to be surrounded upon the election, whether it's going to be surrounded upon living conditions, whatever the case may be. Violence is going to happen in these last days. All right, one way or another. Okay, verse 16. "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes." So that's your modern day mayors and governors and politicians. All right, modern day government. It says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay, people are going to take matters into their own hands. All right, now whether the cause may be around this election, or rather, some other political view, or whatever other problem is going on. Okay, there's a plethora of problems happening. Okay, you still got the Texas border. You still got people dying and chaos going on down there. You got their own private militia groups happening down at the Texas border. Okay, with those immigrants crossing over. All right, so it's a lot going on. All right, in these times. All right, spirits are revved up. People are on edge, and people are ready to lose it. Okay, people are ready to lose it, man. Cause we live in a wicked and demonic society. All right, so what do you expect? Let me get Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And it reads, "And because iniquity shall abound," yes, sin upon sin, it says, "the love of many shall wax cold." All right, the love of many is waxing cold, man. It's going to show, and it's going to result in death. All right, you got that word cold in the Greek of Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. You get the word psycho. Okay, you get the word psycho, man. All right, people about to lose it. Okay, people are literally about to lose it. Okay, they're on edge, and one aspect and through one way will be through that election. Okay, people love, man, people, and they know. People think it's like, oh, we're not trying. They're not trying to lose again. They're not trying to deal with the Biden administration once again. But hey, we know. All right, and I say we, as in those that are awakening to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Holy Bible. We understand the agenda and the plan of the elites of the so-called white man. All right, the elites of the Edomites. All right, the elites of this system of the heathen in their alliances. All right, they pick. All right, they pick who they want to rule and who they want to be in position. Okay, they do these things. Okay, and they may throw little, they may throw little curveballs, by changing things up and changing people's positions, and throwing Biden in there, throw Trump in there, throw this man. They pick these things though. All right, so don't be fooled. All right, they're in control. Okay, so Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, one more time. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Yeah, so people are ready to lose it. All right, people are ready to lose it, and we'll see what's to happen next. Okay, because you see the cause, and people, it's just now starting. This is just the beginning of sorrows. Okay, let me grab that. Let me grab that chapter. Salaki. Let me. How get over to? Yep. All right, so Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars." And part of that is going to be through riots. It's going to be through through this. It could possibly be through this election. Okay, we are in the last days, man. The Lord can put the spirit upon these people to act a plumb fool. Okay, okay. It says the beginning of wars, which includes civil war. All right. It says the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? All right. Because our forefather Ezra, all right, was seeing, all right, received this vision and was given an understanding through the angel Uriel. Okay. And we're able to, what's happened in the times we're living in right now. All right. Which makes it so powerful, which makes it prophecy. Okay. Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a mimic. All right, these things that are to happen in these last days are for our people's correction. All right, for our people to realize and acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, to acknowledge the truth, to acknowledge the Hebrew Israelites, to acknowledge those that have been given a warning. All right, but we know, verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Yeah, people are not mindful of what the hell is going on. People still worrying about the Drake and Kendrick, hip hop debate. People still worrying about Diddy. Hey, you might want to, turn your eyes to this, a little bit more. Okay? Because people scroll past, they're like, oh, Trump convicted 34 felony counts, on to the next. All right. But when people start losing their lives, then you want to start paying attention. All right. But then it possibly can be too late, or maybe not. Okay. But Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case, and even then evils grow, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So evils can grow from this. All right, it's going to get worse than some little call outs. People can actually take hands to their own. They can tell them what they're going to do, man. All right, they got the weapons. They got they got he's got the following. All right, so you can't say it's not realistic. It's not far fetched. Okay, things can happen, and we'll wait and see. We'll be watchful. Okay, because are we not watchmen for Israel? All right, are we not the Lord's watchmen? Okay, and we watching for our people. We're here to warn you, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that we are in the last days. All right, we're in a time of trouble. We're in a time of evil. Okay, we're not in a time of lollygagging and sweet times and fun. All right. So that the point was made. All right. Just wanted to bring out an article concerning what's happened recently, and just to keep our eyes on it. Just to be aware. All right, spiritually. Okay. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, straight to the point, and also encouraging to you sincere believers. I will end up by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Repent, Yahweh Shai is coming back. All right. Shalom. Keep the faith. Shalom.